Hi guys, here's a video of a heater. Right, it's supposed to be used for commercial use, and you can use this at home as well in your garden patio. The picture they had on eBay, it had a picture of a guy drawing a car, doing a little smart repair. Right, so I'm assuming it can be used for smart repairs as well. That's what I was told in the actual description. Just opening it up. So I'll do a quick review before I make some use out of this. Looks like it's well packaged, but it is making little crinkling noises, so I'm just hoping that it's all okay. Okay, got some brackets here. I think they go on the stand. Get some more nut and bolts. And we have a remote. I think you can send it. It's set to 850 watts, 1650 watts, and 2500 watts. And it has a timer on there. You can time it it up for however you want. Basically, when you want it to come on, or you can make it come on and timer it to when it needs to go off. As I said, this can be used in the garage or at home. But this looks like it's going to end up going back because it is smashed. You see all the bits and bobs in there. So sorry guys, I'm going to have to see you in the next video because I'm going to send this right back to the chap. It has the timer there as well and everything, so it had some decent functions. But it's a shame. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little crack there on the bulb. This thing wasn't expensive, it's only $69.99. I thought I'd make a little use out of it. The picture was good, it comes with the actual stand as well. But I'm afraid we're going to have to stop the video here and send this back, see if we can get another one to replace this. Hey guys, so they've actually, I put a request in that this item was damaged previously, so they decided to send me the actual bulb for it. This bulb doesn't look good at the moment because it's already got damage on this box as well, and it's shingling when you actually shake it. So I got a feeling this one might be damaged as well again. It's 9 times out of 10 it might be, because it's a poor way of packaging them, to be honest with you. And then again, I don't know, might be wrong, but by the looks of it, it doesn't look like it sounds good. I would have thought they would put this in a tube or some sort of a round cardboard, hard round cardboard, and then put some of the stuff over it. Might be more better. Well, let's see what the outcome is. Okay. Actually, it looks alright. It looks alright at the moment, but why is this the little noise coming inside here? But yeah, okay, let's put this to the test then. See how good it actually is. I'll put this in the other one and I'll come back to you guys, but that's the actual tube. Hey guys, moment of truth. I've put the actual stuff on the tube. Alright, so that's all fitted up back on again. I was just about to switch it back on now. Let's see if it actually does anything. Okay, we've got a light come on. It comes with a remote, so if we put it on, that goes on different settings. It's got 3 levels of settings. You got 850 watts, you got 1650 watts, and you got 2500 watts. This is 2.5 kilowatts. Let's just put it on. Okay, that's on 850 watts at the moment. They normally have, I think, if I'm not wrong, a little coil running inside the actual light bulb, which takes a little time warming up. But yeah, this is basically 2.5 kilowatts. It takes about 14 pence an hour. Other than that, I mean, price wise, I picked this up for about 70 quid off eBay. I think they just bumped it up to about 80 quid, knowing that it's winter. A lot of people probably be using this. Quality is okay, but it looks more of, I mean, for the price, I don't know, I would say it's more of a DIY use. That's my opinion basically at the moment. But as I said, the reason why I'm saying that is I mean, if this runs really well, I think this would be brilliant for some DIY guys basically who do jobs every now and then, maybe a little smart repairs, stuff like that. The bulb has 25,000 hours of usage limit basically on it before it dies out. Comes with all the brackets. The remote actually has a timer on it as well, so you can bump the timing up to say about 10 minutes. Right, if you, I mean, I bought this basically to use a bit in a spray booth as well. There's not a lot of usage. You can stay warm in there as well, even when you're doing a bit of fitting or a bit of polishing. You can use it for curing paint. The chap the company who's selling this, they say that it can be used for garden patio, and as it being infrared, you can use it for thingy. But this is a picture I actually seen online, curing a car. Right, so I mean, as I said, somebody's curing a primer on a van there, so it can't be that bad. It must be used for the workshop, knowing that it's got the timer on there, it's got all the brackets. I've actually fitted the rear 2 brackets on there, they're adjustable. I've put together the stand as well. This is the actual stand. All you do is, this actually turns anti-clockwise. You take it off, it's got some threads on there, and these actually just slot in. Alright, the stand is quite big, and don't forget the length it probably opens another probably half a size of that as well, so it's quite tall. You could use it on a van, commercial stuff, garden patio. It can be used anywhere basically. But I mean, the heat is pretty impressive. Let's bump this up to about 16. Yeah, that's about 1650 watts. Right, you probably start seeing the camera light going dim. It also has some extra brackets with it. I'm assuming these are probably, I mean, looking at it, that it's got some wall plugs in there as well, right? These are probably, you can actually probably hang this off the wall as well. There you go, it's got a bit more brighter now. If I bump this up to 2500, yeah, the camera's going dim. The actual things, this is actually, I'm about 2 meters away. I can feel this really hot basically. A little advice to the guys who are out doing a bit of repairs: if you have got this on high, normally the general ones that we use, you put them on about 1,000 watts for about 20-25 minutes, a bit of a distance so it doesn't bubble up the actual paint. But yeah, I'm going to turn this down a bit because this is actually burning my eyes. Put it back on 850. Alright, the remote, you got to go pretty close to this for it to catch. It comes with a manual as well. Alright, you got all the instructions in there of how to fit it and how to balance it on the actual stand. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put this on the actual stand and give you an idea of, you know, how high it actually is basically. And as I said, this is a decent size width as well. This is bigger than the usual ones you get. Usually they're about, I'd say, about 3/4 of the size of this. Right, so this size is pretty decent basically. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble this up and I'll see you back shortly in the next clip. Sorry guys, the battery died out there on the camera. I was talking to myself for a bit. Also, the tube is rainproof, and the way to change it is 2 screws here on the side, 2 screws on the other side. Then it's a 6mm thread, meaning 10mm head bolt, which you actually use on this to change the actual bulb. Right, and this is pretty tall. When I say tall, if you compare it to the car, this is on, well, higher than a roof level at the moment, and this is not even fully opened up. The stand is pretty good. I've got it on about 1650 watts from last 15 minutes, and it's cozy in here. Though actually these things have to be more in level, so it's not bowing on one side or the other. That's what the actual suppliers recommend. Few clips for the actual wire, which gets held on to. You can actually adjust this down and up, right, however you want it. As I said, this is not fully open. It opens about 6 foot, as it says in the menu. Heat area, it covers about 25 square meters, which is pretty decent size. For a DIY place, like if you got a small little booth size garage or something like that, it's brilliant. The other thing is, if you don't want a naked flame or smell fumes, this is a perfect thing to use. As I said, I'm not advertising this for anybody or anything. This is just a video. I needed something small for the spray booth, and I didn't want to use a lot of voltage either, right, and to run up the bills. But this seems to be the actual company who's actually doing this. As I said, when I bought this, it was about 70 quid last week, but right after a week it's bumped up to about 80 quid. And as I said, the top part of the actual thing, I've measured it, it's about 87 centimeters widthwise, right, and the bottom part is 6 foot, right. So as I said, I mean, it does the job good. I'm going to try it on one of the next jobs, and we can take it from there, see how it actually cures the paint. This is pretty powerful. It's recommended that you keep it away about 3.5 feet from the work area, any wood or metal. All right, that's what the actual book says, right? So that's about it for the day. Good luck, God bless, and see you till next time.